Hello, this is Rob from Mins Models. This is my second update of the T-55, which is for the Black Rifles group build. So just before we start, I'd like to say a big thank you to all my subscribers. All your recent comments, really do appreciate them, and really thank you very much. I'll just show you where I've got to. So basically this is where I've got to at the moment. What I've done, I've left it, I glued it all last night. So the engine, all this is loose, and these are loose as well, so I'll take it all apart in a bit and I'll show you what I've done inside. But basically that's where I've got to. I've glued nothing yet on the outside. These are all adjustable. Okay, so that's where I've got to. So what I'll do, I'll just pause it and I'll show you each part what I've actually done. Right, so basically that there now is all fixed in. I've just got to finish gluing this in. But that's basically all the inside pretty much finished. So everything from how I painted it on the last update, painting wise there's nothing changed, it's just been the weathering. And what I've done first, the first thing I've done a filter which is raw umber, and I did 2 coats of that just to give it a bit of a dirty, grimy look. And then after that I made up a ping wash, and I used Starship Filth and done the ping wash. And then what I've done then, I've done some chipping, and I used the MIG chipping fluid, which is 044, and then I just did some rust streaks as well, and some rust patches. I don't know how well you can see them. There's one there, yeah, there's some there as well. I think you can see it better on the white, so I did it there as well. So weathering wise, that's all I've done. Well, I'm going to do some pigments as well. I've done a bit of dry brushing there, that's gunmetal, just where the feet go. I've just dry brushed a bit of gunmetal. So yeah, like I said, the inside's nearly finished. Really pleased how it's going. It's a fantastic kit, so I highly recommend it. If you like your MINIART kits, then I recommend this. Okay, so that's the main lower hull. Like I say, it's nearly done, the interior. There's still a few little parts to glue in. These holes here is where the mine roller is going to fit, but I've got some parts to glue in these holes here, but you're not going to see that. That's why I wasn't too fussed about painting them and sanding them down. But if you go back to my first update, I talk you through all the colours I've used. So all that was painted in the first update, then it was the weathering in this update. Okay, so that's the lower hull. Now we come to the transmission. This is a separate kit. I had to buy this separate. It doesn't actually come with the tank. You can buy it as a kit, but I brought it separate. and basically again it was the raw lumber filter and then the Starship filth ping wash. That's all I've done so far on that as well. Okay, so that's the transmission. This is part of it as well. Again, exactly the same again. Raw lumber filter, Starship filth, ping wash. What I've only done the front because you're not, and the top, because you're not going to see this or any of that underneath. You're not really going to see it. So that's that piece. And then the engine's actually finished. There. I'll turn it around so you can see. Exactly the same. I talked you through the colours I used in the first update. And then what I've done then, again, ping wash the Starship filth filter, which was the raw lumber, and then I used the AK it is, what is it, fuel stains, and what I've done, I've just done some like fuel spills and that, just where the fuel would congregate. I think that come out pretty good. Well, really, you're only going to see that. The wiring as well doesn't come with the kit. You've got to do that yourself. So that's the engine. Really detailed. Like I said, that's all you're going to see. Is just the top piece. But on the lower hull, where the engine and that goes, I should just do fuel spills and splatters and that on the sides, there and there. Once I've got the back glued in, I can weather the whole lot with I'll do all the pigments. I've just got pigments to do in the front, and then this what's the name, is a speckling there in the back, and maybe a bit of pigment as well. For really what you're going to see, it's not really worth bothering, but I want to do it. So basically that's it. That's where I'm up to. These parts here, these are just I've done nothing to these yet. Basically I'm just going to spray. I'm not even going to bother with the ejector pin marks because you're not going to see them. Because that there, as you just before I took it apart, rests there like that anyway. And then there's a cover then that goes on top of there. And when that's glued on, all you're going to see is that. There's some holes to drill first. I've just got to drill these holes here. This here is the front. Again, just got to be sprayed. I've had to drill these 4 holes here. Again, that's for the mine roller. If you're not fitting the mine roller, you don't have to worry about these. And then all I've got done now is just this, the top. That's the inside. Okay. Again, I'm not worrying about the ejector pin marks, because when that's glued on, you're not going to see it anyway. Now I've got I'm not going to reveal it yet, but there's something I want to try on this particular model. It's something I haven't tried before. So when it gets nearer the time, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. But I think it'll help to see the inside better. So basically that's where I'm up to. That's my update. I've done nothing else. been a bit slow this week, the progress, but I'm pleased how it's coming along. I'll show you for that one more time. If you're interested and you want to see videos of me actually doing my weathering and that, if you're interested, just let me know and I'll show you how I do it. Well, that's it. That's where I'm up to. So again, a big thank you to you all for watching. Really do appreciate it. And I'll catch you in the next update. Thank you.